Welcome back. This is Tucker day 7, I think, or 8. I'm not even sure because we've missed a couple days of working him. You haven't really missed anything. I've been walking in. This is something that he struggled with yesterday. I'm going to go in behind him to help him find his way out of the stall, and we're going to turn him out today. So yesterday when I went to go get his feed bucket in this small stall, he was a little concerned about me approaching him, even though I was not turning and applying pressure. Just my physical presence of being closer to him and him feeling confined and pressured by me getting too close to him. So I'm gonna sneak behind him. I haven't chatted with him today. I threw him some hay this morning and then left for work. He didn't even get to go in the big stall. So we're gonna turn him out. I'm gonna step behind him and not apply any pressure. Just keep going behind him. The more scared he is, the quieter I'm going to be. So he found his way out, and you can follow. And he's gonna go right out into the pasture. We have lots of turns. I'm gonna shut this gate after he finds his way out. He's kind of just checking out the barn space. We have lots of turns and lots of different stalls. Bedded stalls and non-bedded stalls. Just gonna help him find his way out of the barn. I'm gonna step behind him. There's dogs out there. We have our other camera helper, Miss Bailey, out there for us. I'm just gonna latch this gate. It's all right, buddy. There's some mud where the property goes down the hill, and he just found the mud. He's like, oh, I don't know if I want to get my feet dirty. He's like, it's all muddy. Maybe I don't want to. Hi, buddy. So if he does well or doesn't do well, depending, if I feel like he needs more things to do out here, I might bring Tonka out here and let the two of them get to know each other and play. And if he's too busy with the horses across the fence, then I might bring Tonka out here too. But if he kind of runs and plays on his own, I'll leave him be the only horse here. I might lead in front of him and show him where the path is. Oh. This is all concrete until where he is. The concrete stops at where his feet are. The next step is off the concrete. And once he gets past that little muddy spot, then it's all okay. You want to follow this way? It gets sturdier up here, buddy. I know, you don't like it. He says he likes his barn. So he went in the mini door. I'm gonna send him back out. Hey, Tucker. Hey, buddy. So in the barn, in that side there, the stalls meet up to the big horses, and he found a mare in there that he wanted to sniff noses with. So I went ahead and sent him back out. I know, it's all new, it's all different. I'm gonna put a little bit of pressure on. Whoop. There you go. the muck. And then he'll find the other horses, and we're gonna let him play for a while, and he's gonna have a big time. Okay. So this is pretty typical stallion behavior. And we have a little mare here on the other side of the fence. Tonka is the one with him, and he is a gelding. Dolly, that's okay. Dolly. Dolly, that's okay. Dolly. So Tucker is not being a good boy, not being nice to Tonka. So I'm gonna take Tucker out, or I'm gonna take Tonka out. First time that Tucker has been in this big open space, and I'm going to attempt to work him. My hope is that he will stay in this cleaner dirt area, and this way it'll allow you to see my body position in relation to his body. So I'm in the driving area. He can't see me right now, so he put his head to the side. I'm putting on a little bit of pressure. He wants to turn to me, so I'm going to back off. I'm going to go ahead and send him the other way. Staying in that drive line. He turned his butt to me, so I just kind of raised my hand to send him on. I'm going to stay in the driving area. He needs to move. He's been up for a while. He's got some extra energy. I just put my hand out. He turned to me, so I dropped that pressure. I'm going to move into him a little bit to send him on. I'm going to send him on away from the mare. Dolly, good girl. Dolly, here. He's a whole lot more interested in that mare than he is of me, which is totally fine. That's his job as a horse right now. That's what his body tells him. Dolly, here. Dolly. I'm gonna step out in front. He's a cute little mover. He'll let me know when he gets tired. When I start seeing signs that he'd rather not keep going, I will change my body position. Now if he gets distracted, I'm gonna put a little bit more pressure on him. Over here, he gets a little bit slower, but I think it's only because we've got a mare over there. That's the mare he met in the barn. They have full access of the barn, so they can come and go as they please. And he had already met her in the barn. His circle is getting much smaller to me. He's slowing down. His head's getting a little bit lower. He's getting a little bit tired. I just so softly rocked my body. I saw him look in, and it was just ever so slight. He tipped his head to the side and looked in at me. So I took the pressure off, and I just slightly stepped towards that drive line. I stepped in front of the drive line, which slowed him, turned him, and stopped him. I just turned him because I changed directions here, so he changed directions. I'm gonna drive him a little bit this way. Just getting him to move his feet. I haven't worked this side very much. This is his main side, the side that his mane lays on. I haven't worked this side very much. He has kind of routinely put me on that off side. I startled him a little bit. He wasn't paying attention. So I just kind of patted my leg to make some noise and get his attention. He says, "Oh, I'm not gonna do that again." She scared me when I left my attention with the mare instead of her. He's a little bit distracted, but he's still listening. He's keeping his circle around me, which is awesome because he has a big area. So there's a difference when he's slowing down to think about me versus slowing down to think about the mare. So I'm going to encourage him to go if he's not paying attention to me. Here he started to slow down. He started to look towards me, but then he got distracted again. So I'm going to get myself back in that driving position. This is going to make a huge difference for his comfort level with me and being in the barn. He'll be able to move a little bit, get some of that excess energy off. I'll hope to do this again tomorrow. Started to turn. I didn't want him to turn, so I stepped further behind, staying in that drive line to send him on. Good boy. I know that this is a sticky spot, so I got a little bit closer, put a little bit more pressure on him. Good boy. He's looking at me, so I'm going to totally take that pressure off. I'm sure the lighting is really bad, and I apologize for that. This is the only time I'm getting to work him today. So hopefully tomorrow we'll have some more lighting. I just rocked my body a little bit in front of that drive line. I don't want to turn him.